We're going to be learning about the Canon range cameras. Now, you kind of got the baby in the 6-700D. You got the middle brother stroke sister 70D stroke 60D. You got the 5D, and then we've got the C100. Now, general rule of thumb, if you're shooting at 24 frames a second, you times this by 2. If we wanted to say, I don't know, make everything look super detailed, we would turn our shutter speed up. The next thing is the ISO. Now the ISO. And an ISO actually kind of goes back to analog film and analog photography. The higher you go, the more sensitive the film is. And what a lot of digital filmmakers do when they're first starting off is they crank this ISO like right up and they're like, yeah, my picture looks super bright. But the moment we put it on the digital screen, it's like rice, it's grainy, it's not good. The Blackmagic camera, for example, that we're shooting on, behaves really well at about 800 ISO. But general rule of thumb, keep your ISO down. If you're turning it up, it's just going to look super bright, super grainy. What you really need to be doing is using lenses that have like a wide aperture. But something to note with the aperture is that when you change this, your depth of field will also change. Generally, cinematographers will work with 4 or 3 lenses, so you might have a wide, a medium close-up, or a zoom. You must always set a white balance on your camera. White balance is measuring all the color within the scene. With the Canon 600D, this doesn't have the Kelvin setting, but it has the predefined Kelvins, so you will see like maybe a cloud or maybe some sunshine, and guess what? You use the sunshine, out with the sunshine. If it's a bit overcast like it is today, you use the cloud one. And what this does is it adds colour into the picture, and it's measuring colour, and it's like the colour that we know that we are seeing. Otherwise, if you don't do that, you can effectively turn your camera a little bit colourblind. And sound, I'm going to be honest, sound card not that good on these cameras. You can put a Shure mic on top, and we recommend you to do that. We also recommend you to clap when you start filming. Don't rely on these cameras to capture the sound. It's not going to be that great. You're going to get sounds. So use something separate to this.